Hey everybody, it's Bobby here at Sofa Digest, and today we're going to be talking about the Campaign Living sofa. And I am with my friend and New York City interior designer, Pate Lau, aka Arista Freak.
Hi everybody.
And let's get right to it. Campaign Living set out to create an affordable, extremely high quality, and long-lasting sofa that's also beautiful to look at. And I'm very curious, Pate, what is your first impression?
I think the sofa lines are really nice, which I quite like. I have kind of more very clean lines as far as my sofa, and then I love to add colors and texture. So as far as the base, I like the way it looks so far. I'm curious of how it's constructed.
The construction is the unique aspect of the Campaign Living ethos, brand, and their products. They are made in the United States, and unlike most furniture, which is made of wood, and most affordable furniture, which is made of plywood, the Campaign Living sofa is made primarily of steel.
That's really interesting. It's made of, so the sofa frame is actually made of steel side, is that right?
That's right. The steel is very heavy, but the benefit is that this sofa feels really solid.
Which I like. I think it's a nice kind of great piece of construction.
You can feel the quality.
Absolutely.
And when you go to pick up the sofa, you don't want it to be too light.
No,
it's
definitely not.
It's nice and heavy. It feels like a very well-made sofa. For the price, I don't think I've felt anything this solid.
One of the things I feel like that's kind of nice that I noticed between this sofa and other sofas that reviewed, I like the fabric. This is actually an interesting, really soft, almost kind of like a woven chenille linen sofa. So it's obviously probably like a polyester mixed, so that the upholstery is really, really durable and strong. And I like how soft it is. Like I've noticed, like the fabric is actually really soft. So that's a plus, definitely.
I completely agree. It's very soft. It kind of almost feels like a sweater or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So how do you buy it and how do you assemble it?
Great questions. You buy it by going to the Campaign Living website. You can also buy it on Amazon, but on Amazon there are limited color and fabric choices. They have 3 types of fabric, including the merino weave, which we're sitting on.
Okay.
And they have over 12 color choices, really beautiful colors, almost too beautiful, made it really hard to pick one. So after you pick a fabric type and a color, then you also have to choose the color of the legs. They have dark and light color, and this is another one of their selling points. They advertise heavily about themselves, is that they have solid wood legs, not a veneer or a wrapping on top of synthetic materials. And at first I didn't know how important that would be, to be totally honest. How important are the legs? And I don't think it should be the singular purchasing decision point, but I gotta say, when I took those solid wood legs out of the box, they felt good and they looked really good.
It's actually a really important aspect of the sofa because that's what's keeping all of that weight. So you need to have something stable, and a lot of times sofas that are not very good quality, they'll have really crappy legs. Looking at it, I like the finish of the wood legs. It does look like a solid wood, where it's not like a veneer wood that's like kind of, a plywood that's blended in to look like a piece of wood. So it looks like it's a solid wood, so that's a good plus.
Correct. And they also talk about how the steel and the strength of the construction allows it to not have any legs in the middle, whereas a lot of other sofas in this price range need to have a lot of legs across the front and back because the sofa structure itself can't support all the weight.
So you could be like jumping on the sofa or having crazy sex on the sofa and it's totally fine?
Haven't tried yet, but I'll let you know.
Well, that steel beam, I think there's something really good about that, so that's a plus.
The assembly experience was pretty smooth. I did it myself alone in about 40 minutes, which is a little longer than they say it would take. I wouldn't recommend someone to assemble it alone if you don't have to. It's a heavy sofa, it's big pieces, and I would recommend that someone have a friend with them when they assemble it. It would make it more smooth. But it was a very straightforward process, very simple, and I gotta say it feels very solid now. So Pate, I'm curious, now that we're sitting on the assembled sofa, how does it feel to you? As someone who literally works in interior design and deals with furniture every day, How does it feel to you to be on the sofa right now?
Well, I like the shape of the sofa. I think the design of the sofa is actually quite lovely. It's got kind of a really clean, modern look. And the upholstery is really an important thing. That's something I always look at. And the upholstery is quite nice. What I like about it is the merino wool. It's so soft, so I think that's kind of a definitely added plus. As far as sitting on it, the cushion, the seat cushion is obviously some kind of a some kind of a polyform. It's not like a down, but I like that they did the back cushions in almost like almost like a down pillow. So I like the heart. It's a nice sofa construction as far as the upholstery and the fill. It has a clean seating cushion, which is almost a foam, which is a little bit more structured, and then the back of the cushion where we're lying back is almost like a faux down. It's almost like a fake down pillow. So it's good. This is a sofa that you could like really curl up and watch a movie.
On their own website, they talk about how the bottom cushions are by design much firmer than the back cushions, and I agree that it creates more of a, I have arrived in my sofa.
I guess you could say that, but I think it's important because a lot of times when the upholstery is not tight or the foam is too hard, that really determines the comfortness of the sofa. Also, the depth of the sofa is an important aspect, and if it's too soft, the foam and the cushioning is going to go down and it's going to get kind of a bent, from butt seats, it doesn't look great. And then obviously you want it to be soft enough so that you can just kind of like plush it, it's plushy and you can just fall in. And this is a sofa that I definitely feel like you could fall asleep in. I think for the value and the price and how quickly you can get it, again, I think it's a great value for money. And especially with the steel frame beam, I think that's a major plus of how long this sofa would last. So once you ordered it, how long did the actual sofa get to deliver to your apartment?
This sofa arrived faster than any of the other sofas we've reviewed.
Okay.
It only took 4 days.
That's insane. 4 days? That's like faster than some Amazon items. Now, did you order this via Amazon or did you order it via Campaign, the company?
I ordered it directly on their website. It arrived in 4 days, which I couldn't believe because last time I bought a sofa for my apartment, it took 3 weeks, and that was the fastest I could find.
That's usually standard. It's always an 8 to 10 week sofa lead time. It's just because things take a long time. You can't have tons of furniture stocked in a warehouse. There's just not enough space in the world for that. So it always takes a long time. I'm actually really curious, do they have a white glove delivery service? I think that would be something interesting, especially since people who don't, maybe like if, I live alone and if I'm definitely like not a man, I couldn't bring these things up a stairwell or I couldn't do that. So is there an extra service that they would do like white glove delivery where they would bring it, they deliver it, and they also assemble it? Or maybe there's like a third party company? Like how does that work out?
I'm glad that you asked that. For the record, it doesn't matter who you are, how big you are, how physically fit you are. One person is not moving this thing into their apartment on their own.
Okay.
Once it's in your apartment, one person can take it out of the box and assemble it, but you are not moving this thing more than a few inches on your own when it's in the box. To answer your question about the white glove service, I actually asked Campaign Living the same question, and they said it's something that they're working on right now. They want to make sure they find the right partner before just jumping in on that. But they are aware that with the quality of their product comes one drawback, which is the weight. And they said they're working on it, but to be honest, there's very few ways to get a sofa into your living room.
In 4 days. That's
in
really
4 days, if you need to find
impressive.
a friend and bribe them with pizza and beer, so be it.
Very impressive. Or you just call your handyman. I would definitely order sofas like this for my millennial clients that need like a quick, that I need something quick turnaround. Sometimes I'll get projects that are really fast. And this would probably be something I would order, and then I would dress it up in like my Aristo Freak style and put beautiful pillows and decorate it with like blankets. So I think, and I like the shape and I like the construction, and I love that it's like really strong. I would definitely do this for my millennial clients.
So the bottom line on Campaign Living's 3-seater sofa is that we here at Sofa Digest feel it's an excellent purchase. For the price, the remarkable speed of delivery, and the extremely high quality of the build, you can just feel the solidness of this piece of furniture.
No doubt. I think for the price, how quickly you can get it, and the construction, it is definitely on my list that I would probably source out for my clients.
So if you think that the Campaign Living 3-seater sofa is the one for you, click the link below to purchase it online. And also be sure to go to the sofadigest.com website and follow us on Facebook and Instagram so that you can be kept in the loop on future reviews that we do, special offers that we sometimes have from the sofa and furniture brands, and
Special guest.
to always be entertained by our special guests.
Absolutely.